Well, hello everybody. I hope that you're doing well on this rainy Monday. Today I'm going to be slip casting, which is pouring the wet slip into the molds for all of the little tiny critters that we sell at the store. Anna has given me all of the molds, plus there's a few that are duplicated. That way we can get a whole lot back into the inventory. And it helps for me to do that at home. And then she does other things at the shop, such as the dishware and the vases and all the big items. And so since I was doing that today, I just wanted to share it with you, a little bit of the process. Now the weather's changing, so we never know how long it's going to take to actually dry. You want a good thick rim on these pieces. You don't want them too thin because they are very fragile. And you want them too thick because then they're heavy. It takes forever to dry. It could take anywhere from 20 minutes up to an hour for it to dry. With it being so humid, I just let them sit in the molds overnight and then took them out the next day and clean up the seam. And some of them, the molds are old, so the seams are a little worn, and so it's a little bit more cleaning to do. And I usually cut it off with a thin paring knife, and then I use a paintbrush to smooth out all the lines because I don't like to see any seam whatsoever. One time I had gone to the doctor's office with my husband, and I had just been learning how to clean greenware, and I was just learning this process. And the lady that was checking us out, she had two figurines on her shelf, and one of them was an owl and the other one was a rabbit. And I looked at them and I told them, I picked them up and I said, see, this is what I'm talking about. See that seam on there? It was just awful. And then the other, they're both like, they were awful. Like I would have never sold that. Well, she looked at me like, and I realized later, oh my gosh, she probably took a pottery class or something. And she had done this and I felt so bad. But you just learn how to do, different things. But I am kind of a perfectionist about it. And I want everything to be pretty and perfect. And of course, it's not always perfect, but I try my best. And these little tiny guys, the squirrels, and we also have some of an assortment of birds. And we've got some new molds for these tiny deer. And you wouldn't think that it took a lot of work, but it takes longer to do the tinies than it does for big stuff because you don't want to break off an ear or hit a beak. And this is boxed up, ready to go to Anna. There's 3 or 4 layers of them dry and ready to go. And I am not even going to touch that hummingbird. That beak is so fragile. I could just look at it and it's going to fall off. Then we have 2 sizes of bumblebees, and you've seen the chickens. But I just wanted to share that with you. And then I've got another round drying on my table as we speak. And I thank you for watching, and God bless all of y'all.